Alrighty, that video takes us into our intro for WCW. We are live tonight on this live stream. It's WCW Nitro live on Thursday night. I'm your host, Chico Fleek, joined as always by the lovely, oh so lovely, always in her dungeon, Jenna Misery. Jenna, what's going on over
What's
there?
up, Chico? How's it
Man,
going? How you feeling
man,
after
I'm
last night?
I'm feeling good. We just crowned some champions for the first time. The ECW Women's Tag Team Champions were crowned. The Dangerous Alliance, Parker Quinn and Tophic Ward, overcame the Midnight Express in dominant fashion and
Yeah,
became our first champions here in the Women's Wrestling Alliance. That was pretty cool, right?
that was freaking awesome.
It
It
was
was
pretty.
amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a great main event last night on ECW. And then, of course, the heartbreaker that we had on Tuesday night. And then, of course, the domination in that main event as well. So it's been a great week. It's nice to get to the end of the week. It's our final show of the week. And then you and I can catch a little break and prepare for next week. But yeah, so some exciting stuff going on. Real quick, let's just go ahead and show the clip of Dangerous Alliance winning those tag team championships. We're going to head to that right now. Let's check it out.
And the new ECW Women's Tag Team Champions, the Dangerous Alliance.
Parker Quinn, Tophic Ward looked amazing tonight. They earned those beautiful ECW World Tag Team Championships is what I finished saying. What a
Did
great.
you see my face?
I did. Yeah, no,
It was amazing.
it was a great night for the Dangerous Alliance, an epic moment for the Women's Wrestling Alliance and the ECW to crown our very first championships. And more championships will be crowned at our PLE, which is a little less than 2 weeks away. On Sunday, June 2nd at 6:30, the kickoff show starts. Me and Jenna Misery will be breaking down the card for about 30 minutes. Show starts at 7 o'clock. We're crowning every single champion on each brand. World championships,
sir.
United States championships, television championships, tag team championships. Every championship that you can earn will be earned on that night. And we'll talk a little bit more about that a little later on. But it's a great card tonight. We got a lot of stuff happening. I think I'm ready to get into it. It's a fantastic card. We got a lot of stuff at stake, right?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go break it down.
Yeah, let's break down the card right now. I'm going to put it up, and Jenna will let us know what's on the lineup.
All right. So for our first match tonight, we got Katana and Caden versus Demolition's Ali Axe and Sailor Smash.
Yeah, that's going to be really good. Katana and Kaden are undefeated in the tag team division here. They looked really good in their debut in WCW. They'll put that undefeated streak on the line against another undefeated team, and that's Demolition. The winner of this one here is punching their ticket not only to Sunday, but they're punching their ticket to Night of Champions. The winner of this tag team match will fight for the WCW World Tag Team title. So it's a big match for both teams. And, the stakes can't be any higher than that.
Yeah, for sure. And our second match of the night is going to be Maxine Dupree versus Oriana Cruz from the LWO.
Yeah, the LWO is 0-3 right now. All three competitors have lost their first match. They need something to get going. You don't want to come into this universe, form a stable, and then go winless. So I think more pressure is on Oriana Cruz to get the win tonight than Maxine Dupree. I feel like Maxine Dupree has nothing to lose. She fought a great fight last week, and so all the pressure is on Oriana Cruz, the leader of the LWO.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And then for our third match, we have Akira Kobayashi versus Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, that's right. Shayna Baszler, one of her good friends, Zoe Stark, upset Akira Kobayashi in her debut last week. And so Akira Kobayashi lost with Shinsuke Nakamura, her mentor, her trainer. And it was a little embarrassing for her. I tried to talk to her a little bit today. She really didn't want to talk, but she seems focused. Hopefully, it's a bounce back win for her. But Shayna Baszler is no bum, and if Akira Kobayashi comes out like she did last week, then she might be tapping out to Shayna Baszler. She better be on her game.
Yeah, I hope so. And for our fourth match, we've got Zoe Stark versus Tessa Blanchard.
Speaking of Zoe Stark, upset last week against Akira Kobayashi. She tries to continue that win streak here on WCW against Tessa Blanchard. By the way, Tessa actually beat Shayna Baszler last week. So, and she did look good in the Elimination Chamber as well. The leader of Evolution, Tessa Blanchard, puts her undefeated streak on the line against Zoe Stark's undefeated streak. It should be a good match between two women who are powerful and are both undefeated.
Yeah, for sure. And then our fifth match is going to be Aya Matsuda versus China.
Yeah, Aya from Damage Control, China from Evolution. It's kind of a faction war. They're representing both factions, both stables, if you will. Aya Matsuda undefeated. China did lose her first match to Maya Fox, but there's no shame in losing to Maya Fox. Maya Fox is a beast. We've seen her. She's awesome. China took her to the limit, but couldn't get it done against Maya. Maybe she'll be able to get it done against Aya Matsuda. China does not want to start out 0-2. Aya Matsuda and Damage Control running things here on WCW. They're looking to start out red hot.
For sure. And then for our co-main event, we have Hustle Dice versus May Fox.
Yeah, that's going to be
beat China.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge match for both women. Hustle Dice is explosive. She's got some great offensive moves. She represents Damage Control, and she's looking for a big win here. Maya Fox has been, I don't think there's anybody that's been hotter than her in the WCW. She comes out, she's gorgeous. She's got a gorgeous entrance. She's great on the mic. She's been handling business. The rumor is she's been undefeated in the independent circuit for the last 4 years. That's the rumor flying around everywhere. She's also undefeated here. She's 2-0, 3-0 already. So looking to continue her win streak, but Hustle Dice is no punk. Hustle Dice is going to come to play. This is going to be a great match. Could be a main event on any other card. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking forward to that. And then for our main event, we've got AJ Lee versus McKay Morgan.
Arguably the number one, the best wrestler in the WWA, the Women's Wrestling Alliance. That's McKay Morgan. If you haven't seen this girl, you're in for a treat. She is awesome. But AJ Lee's undefeated. She just made her return. She's knocked off 2 opponents already. She's in the main event, and she's looking to put a stop to McKay Morgan and kind of stamp her name on this division. So this is a big match for both women, both undefeated. Something's got to give tonight. One of them is going home with a loss, and that's going to suck. But I mean, we got to move on. So this is going to be an amazing match.
Agreed.
Yeah, so that's the card. We've got 7 matches to go. It's going to be totally awesome. But before we get into that, we just talked about AJ Lee and McKay Morgan. They're going to battle out in the main event. It's going to be really, really fun to see them. But before we go ahead and go to the first match in the press conference, I understand that both McKay Morgan and AJ Lee have arrived. We're going to look at them simultaneously. Let's go ahead and put that up on the screen right now. There they are, AJ Lee, McKay Morgan, entering the arena, getting ready for their matchup. That is going to be awesome. You saw AJ Lee and McKay Morgan enter the ring. They're here. They're probably in the locker rooms gearing it up. We're going to head down to the press conference and take care of our first match, Jenna. Let's see this press conference.
Let's go.
So as we head to the press conference, it's Katana Chance and Aiden Carter and Demolition. Katana Chance comes out. She says, our first week here in the WCW, we had a friggin' blast. Winning our first tag team match and being undefeated in WCW means a lot. Getting to go to the WWA Super Show was also a lot of fun. Tonight, it's back to business with Caden as we face a very powerful Demolition team. We punched our ticket last week. We're going to try to punch it again. Caden Carter on the right-hand side says, you can't ever count us out no matter who's on the opposite side of us. Just watch what we do in that ring together. We make magic happen, and we will do it again tonight. So Caden and Katana had a chance on the podium. Here comes Demolition. Aliax on the right. She says, Aliax on the left. She says, I'll come out here to this press conference each week and preach the same thing over and over until it doesn't work. But so far it has been working. So power, pain, and more pain. Demolition is on a mission to search and destroy you. Words right out of their theme song. Sailor Smash came out. She said, yo, Allie, you know who I'd hate to be tonight? Katana and Caden. I'd hate to have to go up against us. You have no chance tonight. We aren't just fighting for the fun of it like we do most every night. Tonight, we fight for the right to go to the Night of Champions and win the WCW Tag Team titles. So, War of Words already done. Let's see what Jenna thought. We're going back to the dungeon. Jenna, who did you like in this first War of Words?
Well, let me tell you. I'm just kidding. I liked both of them, both very confident. But I think I liked what Demolition had to say a little better. So, love all four women. But I'm gonna say Demolition took this one for me.
Awesome. So Demolition's going to take the first War of the Words on Jenna's card tonight. And now we go to the ring to see if they can take the first match from Katana Chance and Caden Carter. Let's head down to the ring.
Let's go.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring, the team of Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
That's Alicia Taylor on the call there. She's the official announcer for WCW. She announces that Caden Carter, Katana Chance in the ring, getting ready for another match, and in their minds, hopefully another victory, Jenna.
Yeah, for sure. And they're looking ready. They look ready to take it. But can they?
It's a big ask against two of the most powerful women in the tag team division.
For sure. And here they come.
And their opponent, Demolition.
Aliax, Sailor Smash, Demolition, the female version. And I promise you, they're nothing short of spectacular. If you like the men's version, Axe and Smash, you're going to love Aliax and Sailor Smash. Nothing but pure power. That's what they showed us the first time they came out. That's what they showed us the second time they came out. And now they're going to have to show us against a veteran team here, Katana Chance and Caden Carter, who are very familiar with each other. They love to work together, and they've yet to lose here. So let's see what happens here.
And here we go.
Katana Chance taking control quickly.
Oh, she timed that pretty good.
She really did. Nice. Couple of drops there. Little head scissors spin. Ref on the count. A little too early, though.
Oh, barely too.
Sailor Smash kicks out. There's Katana kicking the shin there. Nice Hurricane Rana, little elevator Hurricane Rana. Going to go ahead and tag in Caden Carter. Caden going to get on Sailor. Nope, Sailor's got the upper hand. And there's the power right there we talked about. You got to be careful because, my goodness.
Whoa.
That power can turn this match around just like that. Sailor Smash, sidewalk slam all over Caden Carter. And just like that, the momentum has changed. We're going to go another sidewalk slam. No, picks her up into a body slam. Wow.
Golly.
Look at her just pick her up. Jenna picks
I
her up. We're looking for
know.
a power slam now. My goodness.
Not
Sailor,
very nice.
Sailor Smash in complete control right now.
It has completely 180'd.
Maybe she needs to tag Katana Chance back in because Katana Chance had a little bit more luck there with Sailor
Yeah,
Smash.
exactly. What is
Who
what
was
is she
Sailor
doing?
looking at? I don't know. Maybe hot tag there, just like we asked. Here comes Katana, but Katana runs right into a brutal pickup and another body slam there by Sailor Smash.
Just slamming them all around.
She's aggressive. She's all over Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, giving a little bit to Kaden Carter as well. Look at this power. Picks her up. What a drop there.
Oh, into the steps too.
This is giving me Hustle Vice vibes in that tag team match we saw. She's just destroying both of these women.
Right?
We haven't even seen Allie Axe come in yet.
I was gonna say she's doing all the work.
Throws
So
Kaden Carter
let's
in.
get your ass in there.
Sailor Smash still on top of this
Oh.
match, handling business. And it looks like she's going to, I thought she was going to,
I don't know what she's doing. Wasting time.
Hot tag there. Kaden Carter comes in, but
But she's waiting for her.
she's waiting for her. Look at this. Uh-oh, Kaden Carter fighting off a little bit. That's why this is a tag team match. Got to get your partner in there. Nice butt splash there. Nice knee strike by Kaden Carter. One punch and she goes down, Jenna. There's the power
Yeah.
again. Picks her up. Oh, little power bomb there from the mat and picks her up again. Look, just
She's just
showing
picking them
off.
up and throwing them.
Look at that press.
What do we?
Above her head, the power just drops her on her stomach. What a treat there. Sailor Smash handling business.
Sailor
Here
Smash,
comes
yeah.
Allie Axe.
Let's see what Allie's got.
Kaden Carter, one step ahead. Drop toe hold. Little balance beam there on the back, putting some pressure. And
Oh, nice
Kaden
strike.
Carter trying to mount some offense here for her team. Working the legs. We're going to get Katana Chance back in. We are. Here comes the fire plug. Katana Chance looked like she was going to go straight at Sailor Smash, but stayed on Allie. Taking Allie over to the ropes. Let's see what she has in store. Oh, wow.
Just gonna throw her over.
Allie Axe just throws her over, goes back to Kaden. Nope, Kaden's got something for it. No! Allie Axe kicks Kaden right off. Oh, but here comes a nice Hurricane Rana there by Katana Chance.
Very nice.
While Allie Axe was a little distracted, trying to take care of Kaden Carter. And Katana Chance, she's like, let's get back to where we were at. Let me grab some chops. This is what I was going to do until you threw me over. Let's see what we have here. Nice move there.
That was nice.
Face into the ropes. Maybe a little throat action on the ropes. And a good knee strike.
Knee to the face.
Smart move there by Allie Axe, climbing out the ring. And Katana trying to return the favor over there on Sailor Smash. And knocks
Nice.
her. Look at her. And now she's taunting Demolition.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Nice knee.
Oh, she tried to say she was a
Knee to
little
the
bit
face.
too late.
Allie Axe taking Katana back in. Where are we going here?
I'm thinking it's revenge time. No?
I don't know. Got a leapfrog. Hurricane Rana again.
Oh,
You know, every time we see Katana Chance, we see those Hurricane Ranas.
I know. Oh.
Got an abdominal stretch, a modified abdominal stretch there, but no, look at Allie Axe with some power. Sidewalk slam. And we're going right back to the corner. I believe she's going to tag
Yep.
Sailor Smash. Here comes a little double team action. Look at this power.
Oh.
Double team backdrop there. Love these ladies, man. Demolition destroying Katana and Kaden.
Yeah, for sure.
And just takes the long route for a little clothesline there.
Yeah.
Fireman's carry into a what? Drops her right there on the apron. Oh my goodness. Wow.
She
nice,
is just slamming her.
Slam there. Katana gets back in the ring. Demolition all over them, though. Here comes another sidewalk. No, this one's a backbreaker. And look at her put the pressure on her back, Jenna.
Oh.
She said it, right? She said pain, pain, and more pain.
Yeah. She's doing what she said. Golly, that.
Pump handle slam. No, it's almost like a belly to back suplex. She's going to try to end it. Caden's not going to let it happen.
No.
Good move there. And she didn't like that very much. She gave her a little smooch. Look at the power, though. My goodness. Are we going to see a power slam? We do. That could be it, Jenna.
Oh.
No, she's going to allow Allie X. Maybe Allie said, let me finish her. We can't hear. We can't hear up here. Allie probably said, you know what? I'll take care of it. I'll finish her. But Katana's got other ideas. Into the corner goes. Nice drop kick.
Wow.
Katana Chance going to try to take control. Face smash into the ring, but Katana's got a little work ahead of her. She's got an uphill battle. Nice drop kick. And she's going to go tag in Kaden Carter. What a smart move right now. That's what I would have done.
I agree.
Kaden seems like she could be the fresher of the two. She looks like she is. Middle rope leg drop.
Go for a pin.
Can she steal it after complete domination?
No.
But Allie Axe isn't ready yet. Here comes some elbows to the head. You can't be possibly getting Katana back in there after all that damage. She is. I don't know if that's a mistake, Jenna.
I think it is.
And then allowing Allie Axe to, grab some momentum, grab some stamina back. That's your fault. You asked for that. Here comes some more double team moves. What do we got here? Wow, look at that missile shoulder drop. Jenna, she's setting something up here. I wonder what she could be setting up. No, Katana Chance not going to let it happen. Fights out of it. And now she's going to try to take Sailor Smash into her corner. Oh, she couldn't body slam her. She tried, Jenna, but just wasn't powerful enough.
Yeah.
We have weight detection on. That's why that happened. And I'm glad because it's real. Elevator drop kick, mistimed. And there goes Katana Chance stomping on the back of Allie Axe.
Oh, man.
Here comes the fresher of the two, Kaden Carter. That's who I thought should have been in. Oh, wow. What a moonsault, then a super kick at the end there. Nice combo. Look at Kaden, going to turn her around. Nice flatliner right there. Oh, my goodness. An Oblivion. Oh, and it's Sailor Smash with the save. I think she still would have kicked out, though. It looked like she was going to kick out, but I'm not sure. It looked like it. There goes Allie Axe kicking off Kaden Carter. Kaden trying to get to the ropes. There's a chop there. Here comes Allie Axe. Discus punch. We're going back to the demolition corner. Nope. Allie Axe. Wow. Kaden Carter fighting out. Tell you what, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, little butterfly roll up there, can take some damage, Jenna.
For sure.
We got him back in the corner. Here comes Kaden Carter. We're going off the top rope. Hurricane Rana. Good move there by Kaden. Allie's reaching out her hand to try. Sailor Smash reaching out her hand for a tag. Katana Chance coming in. She has a chance here to put away Allie Axe if she can put something together. Another Hurricane Rana. I swear she does more Hurricane Ranas than anybody we see. It's not a bad thing. Look at that front somersault. Little taunt move there. Let's not get too cocky. You don't have the win yet. Nice face smash. Katana's going to try to put her away on the top rope. Can she land it? No, it's a hot tag. She can't land it.
Nice. But
a basement drop kick to Sailor Smash. and a face smash, but at least Sailor Smash is in, who probably could take a little bit more damage because,
Oh, she's still gonna mess with
she's
Allie.
still making sure that was a mistake because a swinging neck breaker from Sailor Smash. She could be in, no, Katana fighting off. My goodness.
Wow.
Now she's going to tag the fresher of the two in, Caden Carter. Let's see what Caden can do. Can Caden capitalize? Looks like we're going back up top here for a top rope balance beam hurricane runner. Nope. It's an arm drag takedown. We're going right back to Katana, trying to stay fresh. Oh, mistimed that neck breaker. Katana gets out the way. Not going to work again. Can't pick her up. You're too small.
Yeah.
She tried, though, for the second time. That's a competitor in her. Sailor Smash able to capitalize. Nope, Katana fighting out again. This little girl's a warrior, Jenna.
No shit.
Down goes Sailor Smash. Nope. Sailor picking her up. We got a pump handle slam. Oh, my goodness. And that could be it, but Caden might have something to say about it. She does.
Yep.
Had to make that save because I believe Katana Carter would have been out of there.
Nice.
I mean, Katana Chance.
Nice.
Katana Chance.
Yeah,
Katana Chance.
yeah.
Katana Chance.
Katana
Here
Chance.
comes Ali Axe.
how many
Picks
times
up
can you
a
say it?
hurt Katana Chance. Oh, my goodness. Nice discus punch right there. Oh, that was just a wallop. Oh, look at Katana Chance. I thought it was over.
Golly. Girl's tough.
That woman can take a beating. She has been taking every single thing Demolition has thrown at her and still she's trying to take Sailor Smash to the corner. Sailor's going to power out of it. Shoulder tackle take down there. Little taunting there by Sailor Smash. Sailor's going to try to get her all the way to the turnbuckle, but I'm not. She does.
Yeah, she does.
Another tag team move there by Demolition. She's holding Katana in there. Nice kick to the gut. Here comes Ali Axe. Going to pick her up. KOD. Yes, sir. KOD. And I believe that's lights out for Katana.
Has to be.
This one is over.
Yeah.
Nice win for Demolition. They put away Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
Here are your winners, Demolition.
Demolition punches their ticket to the Night of Champions to battle for the Tag Team Championship of World Championship Wrestling. It was a good showing for both teams. Just looked like Demolition was the better team.
Yeah, they were definitely the better team. But man, Katana is tough. Like,
yeah, I think look, they lost the match, right? But she definitely raised her stock there, right? In that match.
Yeah. She did most of the work too, so.
Yeah, she handled business, and it sucks because you always have to have a loser, but great win for Demolition. Powerful team, stay undefeated, and they're looking for those WCW tag team titles, and they'll be fighting for them at the PLE on June 2nd at Night of Champions. We don't know who they'll be facing yet, but by next week, we'll be able to run it down for you and let you know who they'll be facing for the WCW tag team titles. It's still up in the air who that second team's going to be, but great match. Yeah. I know we're heading to the back right now. Before her match, we have May. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Is that right? Yeah, we do. We have May Fox. She's backstage right now. She wants to address, I guess, the WCW. So we're going to head to the back right now and see what May Fox had to say. Has to say.
Let's go.
So May Fox in the backstage area. May Fox says, I heard Jenna Misery say her favorites are the ones that come out and talk the talk and then walk the walk. She has to love me then. I've done everything I've said I would do since I've arrived in the WCW. I've even handled business on the show of shows on Sunday on After Dark. Tonight, it's no different. Another big match against a tremendous competitor in Hustle Dice. Hustle Dice is going to be very successful here. but she won't be successful anytime she's booked in a match against me. I've been cold-hearted, calculated, and dominant in all of my wins so far. I love the competition. There isn't one person whose ass I can't and won't kick. Undefeated for 4 years on the indies, undefeated here, and that doesn't change tonight. The last person to defeat me was over 4 years ago, and that was McKay Morgan, who so happens to be in the same exact brand I was drafted to. So, McKay, you handle your business tonight, and I'll handle mine, and let's make that rematch happen. So some strong words there by May Fox. She knows she's got a big match, kind of maybe calling out McKay Morgan a little bit. I don't really, is that right? Is that what you got from it?
Yeah, no, that's what I got from it. I see that she's no, but she kind of shouted out my name a little bit too, and said that she's been doing what my famous saying: if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. So,
do you agree with her though? Has she been handling business, or was she capping?
No, I think she's been a really strong competitor here. So, and I also love McKay Morgan, so I think it's going to be a great match. I think it's going to be a good 50-50. I have no idea who's going to win.
Well, they're not fighting tonight, but I'm just saying if they were to fight, McKay Morgan's fighting AJ Lee, but she was just saying, look, if I handle my business against Hustle Dice and you handle your business against AJ Lee, let's make it happen. That's a big if though, right? Because the people they're fighting are awesome. They're not bums. This is not like you and I could just set this up and we know what's going to happen next week. AJ Lee is dominant, and Hustle Dice is awesome. They're going to spoil.
Hustle Dice is one of my favorite. Yeah.
The odds of both of those women winning is, it's 50-50. I mean, there's no gimmies here. So it'd be nice.
You never know. We've seen crazy things happen, so we literally never know.
Right. No, you're exactly right. And so Fierce Words by May Fox. I liked what she had to say. Came out a little fiery. She'll be in the 6th match tonight against Hustle Dice, so that'll be pretty awesome. Right now, we're going to head to our next match of the night. Let's go down to the press conference right now between Maxine Dupree and the LWO's Oriana Cruz. So it was Maxine Dupree who came out first, and she said, I couldn't have asked for a better showing in my debut. Well, except to win, which I almost did. Tonight, I get Oriana Cruz, who I feel is more at my skill level. I feel really good about tonight. This very well could be my first victory for WCW. And then who knows? Another win, and we might have a win streak on our hands. The future's looking bright for Maxine Dupree. Oriana Cruz came back, didn't have to say much. She said, I'm on your skill level? Esta loca. I'm embarrassed for you to even think that. The LWO desperately need a win tonight. Por primera vez, I'm asking the LWO, Carmen and Sofia, to stay back tonight. I need to focus and get a win in the books for the LWO. No tengo nada más que decir. So Oriana Cruz says what she's going to say. Maxine Dupree says what she does. We're going to go back to the dungeon. Jenna Misery, what did you think of the War of the Words?
Well, it was all right, I guess. It was pretty cool. But I did miss half of it because I had to do something real quick, but I'm going to say Oriana for the War of the Words. All
right, Jenna's going to go Oriana for the War of the Words. We're going to keep this moving here. We're heading to the match right now. Maxine Dupree and Oriana Cruz, who told the LWO to stay back tonight. Let me focus and let me get us our first win. Maxine Dupree likes her chances. Let's go to ringside.
We going to learn today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Maxine Dupree!
Maxine Dupree. She thinks she has a shot at a victory tonight. I've never seen her more confident. She likes her chances. And if she wins tonight, it'll be her first win here in the WWA, and to be honest with you, it'll be her first singles win in a long time. So she said it herself. I remember her first press conference, and she said, I'm going to get better and better. Imagine how good I'll be in 6 months. She looked pretty good in her debut, even though she lost. She showed a lot of
agree.
improvement. Let's see how much improvement she shows from match 1 to match 2 against the LWO's Oriana tonight.
Yeah, exactly. She was impressive, even though she lost. So
And representing the LWO from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Miss Cruz.
It's Miss Cruz to you, Jenna. Oriana Cruz coming out tonight. What do you think about her telling the LWO to stay in the back?
well, I think she just wants to show, hey, I don't need nobody. Let me just do me, you know?
You don't think it's something that could come back to haunt her in this match? You think it was the right move for her?
I think it was.
Sophia Grace, Carmen Garcia, the tag team of the LWO, staying in the back to watch the leader, Oriana Cruz, try to grab their first win for the LWO. Look, maybe not a lot of people are invested, but I will tell you this right now. The LWO cannot afford this loss. They just can't. They have to win this match.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Straight to...
Nice move. Oriana coming out aggressive tonight. That's what she needed to do, though.
Yeah.
She's kind of in a no-win situation. Nice neck breaker. If she wins, she was supposed to. If she loses, oh no. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's going to put them definitely push them further back for sure.
Here comes Maxine
she needs
Dupree.
this.
Yeah, she does. Maxine, look at Maxine. A little move right there. Somersault off the second rope. I love it. Maxine Dupree. All right, it was a nice move, Maxine, but you need to stay
Yeah,
focused, girl. Cannot let Oriana get up. There's Oriana, ducks it. Oh, Maxine with the counter of her own as well. Nice arm drag takedown there by Maxine Dupree. Oriana rolls out. Smart move there. Maxine's going to go to the top rope and try to stay aggressive. Will she attempt this? She does!
Oh.
Forearm to the top rope. And a little grounded pound from Maxine.
Wow.
Wow. Look at Maxine
Street
and
fight
the
up in
aggression.
here.
You're going to give her some street cred for this one, Jenna?
Yeah.
All right. Now
So
she's
you
negative.
think you from the streets? I'm from the streets too.
Now she's -2 on your street cred. Well, look at Maxine. She seems like she loves to pan to the crowd. She loves to be out there in front of the camera, but look how she just lets Oriana come right back in and grab the advantage. Not smart. She needs to work on that, whoever's working with her, if you can hear me. Here comes Oriana. Balance beam time. Going to the top rope.
Whoa.
Arm drag takedown. Good little move there by
Nice.
Oriana Cruz.
What are we gonna
Smart
do?
move by Maxine to get out. But here comes
Oh, she
Oriana.
gonna-
Suicide dive off
Nice.
through the middle ropes. And here comes some revenge ground and pound from
She
Oriana.
said, what's up, girl? I can do what you could do too.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Being a Mexican, Mexicans don't forget, man. They're in it. Here comes Maxine Dupree. Nope. Oriana right into that steel rail. That's an elevator drop kick right there. Basement drop kick there by Oriana Cruz. Nice snapmare takedown right there. Nice knee to the face.
Knee to the face.
Oriana Cruz gonna. I think she's gonna. Is she gonna go up top? Oh no, she's gonna kiss the crowd and.
She's gonna try to win by a count out, but it's not gonna. She's gonna make it in.
Yeah,
I would
don't
have used
think-
that opportunity, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I would have too. Nice kicks there by Oriana Cruz. Little combo there. Kick to the back. Oriana setting something up. Jenna, what could this be?
It could be. Well, could be clothesline.
Couple of different clotheslines there. And a diving clothesline. Oriana's not done. Ducks that. And a nice diving lariat clothesline again. Oriana's on top. She's going to try to end this here. Is it enough?
No. 1, 2. No.
Maxine Dupree kicks out, but Oriana looking pretty impressive tonight.
For sure.
Oh, wow. What a kick. Another kick.
Oh, shit.
Oriana thinks she
This
might
might
have
be
it.
it.
Impressive
Yeah.
win A
Nice.
must-have win for Oriana Cruz, and she comes through for the LWO. Congratulations, LWO and Oriana. Miss Cruz brings the first win back to the LWO, and she does it, Jenna, in impressive fashion.
Very much so. She looked great out there.
Big win there for the LWO. Love to see it, man. I'm glad that Oriana Cruz could get on the board there for the LWO. Had to have it. She did. And next time the LWO get in the ring, I think that pressure of getting their first win will be out the way, right? So maybe, just here's the deal. If I'm in the LWO and I know that we don't have a win, she's lost. I go into the ring. I'm feeling a little bit, what's the right word? I'm not just
Pressure.
nervous, but there's a lot of pressure to get that first win. I feel like we're going to see some better matches out of the LWO because some of that pressure has been kind of taken out. And that's what you should do as a leader, right? So Oriana,
Yeah, exactly. She's like, let me take it. Let me take this. I got you girls. And then we'll put ourselves on the map. And then, y'all can help out too. But let me get us there.
yeah, I know. I love that. Great match. Congratulations to the LWO. We're going to head to the back because we have a little special surprise. It's Damage Control in the house, running things in the WCW. We're going to go back and take a look at them backstage. They want their own promo. So it's Damage Control in unison. All of them are there. Let's go.
Let's go.
As you see, Damage Control there, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Hustle Dice, and Aya Matsuda on the left. It was Dakota Kai, though, that wanted to speak. She just has her girls behind her. She says last week was sweeps week for Damage Control. Nia Jax was upset that I was in the main event with her, but I guess Nia Jax got what she deserved. This is the new Damage Control, and this is a new Dakota Kai. We set the bar collectively, and I set the bar individually. Rhea Ripley, maybe you got into my head this past Sunday, but I know I got into yours, or else you wouldn't have stepped up to me like you did. You need to worry about the ECW business because Damage Control is all about that WCW business. I saw Mae Fox come out here, talk about a rematch with McKay Morgan. No one even cares about that small-time rivalry that y'all started 4 years ago in front of what? 100 people max? Probably inside a high school gym? Mae Fox seems to be writing checks that her ass can't cash. But don't worry, I keep my receipts. Before you think about Mae Fox... I'm sorry. She says, before you think about Mae Fox or McKay Morgan, you have to handle... she says, before you think about McKay Morgan, you'll have to handle my girl Hustle Dice. Aya Matsuda will take care of China tonight, and then me and Io will take care of the rest next week. Damage Control still runs this shit. So Damage Control coming out, Fury promo. Jenna, what'd you think about that? What was the message there for Damage Control?
I mean, I think they're talking some shit and calling some people out, and saying, "Hey, we're here." We proved ourselves, and they kind of got a reason to talk shit. You know what I mean? Because they back it up. So, yeah, that was definitely cool to see.
Yeah. Message delivered. You think it was it worked, right? I mean, it was an effective message, right, from Damage Control.
Yeah, for sure. And
sometimes, it is, coming out here talking smack, but sometimes you got to do that, right? Sometimes you got to kind of lay down the law so people understand where you're trying to go and, that it's not okay to just come out here. I mean, she had some words for Mae Fox, Dakota Kai and Mae Fox. Can you imagine that? Like,
oh my
talking
goodness.
some stuff to Mae Fox. Like, that's crazy. She's out here talking to Rhea Ripley. Like, Dakota Kai, this is a different version of Dakota Kai here in Damage Control. And I like it. I like the viciousness. I like, the brashness of it all. It's pretty cool to see them out in unison. Two of them have matches here tonight. Hustle Dice, Aya Matsuda. That's going to be really cool. But our next matchup is going to be kind of an emotional one for us because Akira Kobayashi's coming out next. She's going to fight Shayna Baszler. And before we go to that press conference, Akira Kobayashi is the first person that we actually, watched the whole match, and we saw her in Japan. So we were looking forward to her debut, and she's with Shinsuke Nakamura in her debut. You were excited about that. You were
Yeah.
surprised. And then she loses to Zoe Stark in her debut. And that's kind of heartbreaking. It was a good match back and forth or whatever, but Zoe Stark kind of outlasted her. And
Yeah.
so Akira Kobayashi, starts out 0-1 here. We didn't watch her win in Japan either. And she also needs a big win. I'm not going to say this is an Oriana Cruz moment because she doesn't need a win like the LWO did. But, for everything that Akira Kobayashi wants to accomplish, she's got to be able to beat Shayna Baszler. And Shayna Baszler is no slouch. She's no pushover. Like, this is not a gimme match. Akira's got to
Yeah.
come out here. She's got to assert herself. She's got to fight a tremendous match to get this win. But I think it's something that she has to do, right?
Yeah, I agree. Especially after we've seen like what she can do, because that was like like a 40-minute match that we watched her in
We did.
Japan, and we see she was she didn't win, but she was so impressive.
Yeah.
So we know what she can do. So I want to see some of that tonight.
Yeah, me too. I definitely do. Let's head to the press conference. Let's head to the War of Words and then see what Jenna thought. Then we'll head down to the ring to see Shayna Baszler and Akira Kobayashi.
Let's go.
So we are on the press conference. It was Akira Kobayashi coming out first. She said, "I'm ashamed with myself. If I wasn't contractually obligated to be here at this press conference, I would have not shown up. To lose in front of my mentor, Shinsuke Nakamura, was embarrassing. All the hard work that we've put in together, very, very difficult. I'm not going to say what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to trust my training, my preparation, and my instincts. And hopefully that will be enough. Thank you." Very humble Akira Kobayashi tonight.
No, for sure. That would be that's the perfect word.
And then Shayna Baszler came out and just kind of pounced on it. She said, "Sounds to me like self-doubt. Akira, you come into a match with me with any doubt, and I'm going to put your lights out. I don't see any way this match ends other than a tap out for you. And then what are you going to do? I'll tell you what, if I beat you tonight and you have to go back and explain to Shinsuke and all the people you let down in Japan, then maybe you should fire Shinsuke and find someone else to train you because he's obviously not getting the job done." Speaking of getting the job done, that's exactly what I'm going to do tonight. So I guess Shayna Baszler sensed some weakness and she jumped all over that. Jenna, we're going to the War of the Words. Who did you like?
Well, Akira was more humble, and Shayna was kind of calling out, Shinsuke. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Akira for War of the Words.
All right. So Akira Kobayashi wins the War of the Words on Jenna's scorecard. We're going to head down to the match now. Time for talk is over. Shayna Baszler, Akira Kobayashi is next.
Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spain, Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler in her second match here in the WCW. She lost her first one to Tessa Blanchard, which is nothing to be ashamed about because Tessa Blanchard is a star. But took Tessa Blanchard to the limit, gave her everything she could handle. It was just Tessa Blanchard was a little too much for Shayna Baszler. But Shayna smells weakness tonight against Akira Kobayashi. And I tell you what, when Shayna smells blood, Jenna, she attacks. So see what happens with that.
Yeah, that's true. Looking just as mean as ever.
And from Osaka, Japan,
Oh, he's with her.
Akira Kobayashi.
Akira Kobayashi makes her return to WCW Nitro, and alongside her mentor, Shinsuke Nakamura, right behind her, escorting her to the ring.
Nice. Love to see that. This is such a good song. What an entrance.
Akira Kobayashi said she was embarrassed to lose in front of Shinsuke Nakamura, and obviously she wants to right that wrong tonight. Can she do it against a
Shayna
woman who
Baszler.
smells
Yeah.
blood in Shayna Baszler?
Exactly. We finna find out.
Looks like she mistimed her kick right there, and Shayna takes full advantage. Nice little razor's edge to start off the match. And we're working those legs immediately. Shayna Baszler will make you tap out if you're not careful. That's for sure. Nice knee strike there by Shayna Baszler, all over Akira Kobayashi. Into the corner, Shayna in control, picks her up. Let's see what she's gonna do here. What does she have in mind? Oh my goodness. Side suplex, or maybe a version of side suplex off the top rope, Jenna. My goodness. Already a "this is awesome" chant. Listen to the crowd. They love this match already. Or maybe they just love Shayna Baszler. Nice counter there. Good kicks, strikes from Akira Kobayashi. Kobayashi picking up Shayna Baszler. Some more kicks. She's going to go for an early pin. She wants to get out of here. No good there for Shayna Baszler kicking out. Akira Kobayashi trying to stay in control of this match. Kendo stick being thrown out from... He walks right into Shayna Baszler. And here comes Akira Kobayashi. Middle rope kick to the face. On top of Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler Akira Kobayashi continued to work on Shayna Baszler. Running slam, takes out that arm. Nice counter there by Shayna Baszler. And here comes Akira Kobayashi. She's fast with those kicks. Nice move there. We've got an arm bar. Will Shayna Baszler going to fight out of it as quickly as she can. Both women in this match doing well. Here comes Shayna Baszler. Little takedown there. Akira gets out of the ring. Grabbing Shayna Baszler. What are we going to do here? Face into the apron. Nice spin there. She's panning to the crowd just a little bit, but picks Shayna Baszler right back up. Waste no time in that. We got a fireman's carry into Shayna Baszler. Fighting out of that fireman's carry. And tosses Akira Kobayashi into the mat. Waiting for Akira Kobayashi to get back in the ring. She does. Look at Shayna Baszler, though. This is a mistake. You can't be doing that against Akira Kobayashi, Shayna. Akira Kobayashi trying to capitalize on the mistake from Shayna Baszler, wasting too much time on the top rope, trying to pander to the crowd, and doing just that. Here comes Akira Kobayashi, middle rope, back. It was a moonsault from the middle rope, and Akira Kobayashi in complete control now. Nice jumping roundhouse kick. Akira Kobayashi thinks this could be it. No, Shayna Baszler battles out. But Akira Kobayashi looking strong here so far. Shayna Baszler fighting out. You knew she would. She'd find her offense eventually. Wow, nice backdrop there. Nice little takedown. I think this might be a little too early. I don't think she's done enough damage yet. But I've been wrong before. I'm sure I'll be wrong again. Great match going back and forth. Both women giving their all. Akira getting out the way. But Shayna Baszler looking for another razor's edge there. And Shayna Baszler back in control of this match. Uh-oh.
I had an emergency. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're fine. You don't. When you come back, you don't have to. You're good. Just come back and just join the action.
Okay, I just
Because
don't want,
no one knows. Good stuff there from Shayna Baszler. Akira trying to fight out. This match has been back and forth. If I had to score it, it'd be 50-50 right now. Pulls the hair to take Akira Kobayashi down. What's Shayna Baszler going to do? Going to the top rope, right in front of Shinsuke Nakamura. She's asking for Akira to get up. Oh my goodness, flying fist. Could have been a forearm. Shayna Baszler taking, nope. Little counter there by, no, she walks right into Shayna Baszler. Shayna's going to pick her up. No, Akira's going to fight out.
Nice.
Akira Kobayashi trying to take control. Nope, Shayna Baszler with the reversal. Look at those strikes from Shayna Baszler trying to wear down Akira Kobayashi. Oh no, Shayna Baszler picking her up. Sidewalk slam there. That wasn't a sidewalk slam, it was a fireman's carry slam. Shayna Baszler setting up her finisher. What is this, Jenna?
Her finisher is a rear naked choke.
It is not. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
it's a guillotine, but her foot's on the rope.
Oh.
Unlucky for Shayna Baszler. Her foot landed right on the rope, and Ken Akira, she was going to try a middle rope dive. She's going to try it again. No, it's a bottom rope drop kick, and Akira Kobayashi trying to capitalize. Here comes her strikes. We know she's really good at this.
4.
Good kick to the head. Akira Kobayashi going to go up to the top and try. Look how fast she got there, Jenna. She's asking for Shayna Baszler to get up. If she lands this, it could be over. It's that front super kick, but she's not done. She wants to inflict her finisher. Jenna, what is it?
It's the Impress combination.
That's right. It is the Impress. There's a roundhouse kick, and that could be all she wrote for Shayna Baszler.
1, 2.
And it is.
Nice.
Big redemption win for Akira Kobayashi in front of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Your winner, Akira Kobayashi.
She's got to be feeling herself tonight after that. She needed a big win. Look at her. That's the Akira Kobayashi we know. Good mood, excited, didn't want to celebrate until the match was over. It is. She beat a great competitor tonight, and Akira Kobayashi back in the mix, Jenna.
Yeah, congratulations. Good freaking job. Good freaking job. That is what I missed a little bit of it, but that's what I wanted to see. That's the Akira I wanted to see tonight. And, you know, she did it right in front of what's his
Shinsuke
name?
Nakamura. So, yeah.
It's so hard to say. Nakamura.
Yeah.
Shinsuke.
Now, you're right. She did do it in front of him, and that's got to feel even better. Some redemption. We knew what she was capable of. You know what I mean? She just had to go through the motions to do it herself. And she said it at the press conference. She said, you know, I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm just going to trust what Shinsuke's taught me. I'm going to trust my instincts in there. And I'm going to hope, you know, not hope, but that should be enough to get the win. Because she knows what she's capable of, too. She knows her skills. So great win there for Akira Kobayashi. Great competitor. Yeah. And you missed it because at the very beginning, it was Shayna Baszler who picked her up and kind of power bombed her from the top rope outside. Fans started chanting, "This is awesome," as Shayna Baszler was kind of taking it to Akira Kobayashi. But Akira came back, had some good strikes of her own, had some good moves, started striking. Right when you came back, that's when Shayna kind of turned the tide a little bit, but it was going back and forth. And, you know, at the end of the day, Shayna Baszler, great competitor, but just didn't have enough um, for Akira Kobayashi tonight. And
Yeah.
once again, congratulations to Akira Kobayashi and Shinsuke Nakamura, because that's, I know that that's a feel good moment for both of them.
Yeah, and you see, that's what I talk about too. Is like you can be confident, but overconfidence can either it can kill you, and so it can either make you or break you, and that's like a good example of breaking you. Like you came in overconfident, and then you can't.
You think that's what hurt Shayna Baszler tonight, was the overconfidence?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And Akira was much more humble, and she was, she wasn't like gonna come in there overconfident and talk a bunch of shit. She's just like, let me just show y'all, you
Right.
know.
Yeah. No. Well said. Well said. Sometimes overconfidence can kill you, and Jenna's opinion, that's what happened tonight to Shayna Baszler, and that was her downfall. But once again, good win there for Akira Kobayashi. Now it's time to talk about our newest star coming to the WWA. Her name is Showtime Stephanie Styles. You've already seen her a couple times. We're showing her at least once every single night, to let you know, hey, Showtime Stephanie
She's
Styles is
coming.
coming to ECW. So here's a little promo video just to get you ready for Stephanie Styles. She's not here yet, but she will be here in a little less than 2 weeks on the ECW brand. Here is Stephanie
Get ready to vibe out.
Styles. So Stephanie Styles, that's her entrance music. Hopefully, but we'll see what happens, man. Stephanie Styles, I'm excited for her. Jenna, she gets me in my feels with that jam and everything,
I
so
know.
I like
I'm
it.
over here every time. I'm like, ugh. Just, yeah,
Yeah,
I love it too.
can't wait for her to get here. Stephanie Styles will be here in a little less than 2 weeks on the ECW brand, so we're excited about that. We're also excited about the rest of this card. We're going to head down to our next match, two undefeated superstars. We're going to see Zoe Stark, who defeated Akira Kobayashi in her debut, against Tessa Blanchard, who defeated Shayna Baszler in her debut. So Evolution steps up to the plate. Tessa Blanchard, very powerful. Zoe Stark, very powerful. This is going to be awesome. Two very
I
powerful
agree.
women. Let's head to the press conference and check them out.
Let's go.
At the press conference here, it was Zoe Stark first. She says, Tessa Blanchard usually presents all types of problems for her opponents. I couldn't have handpicked a better opponent with the exact style that I love to go up against. You hear it all the time. Styles make fights. And tonight is that exact cliche that's heard over and over. Our styles are perfect for each other. Two trains going straight ahead with limited options. Either I can move out of the way or she can. Or the third option, we both stay on course and see who can persevere through all the damage of that collision. Stay in your seats for this one. Zoe Stark, one of the fans, stay in your seats because it's supposed to be pretty awesome. So Tessa Blanchard came back next. She says, I thought my Elimination Chamber performance was very good. I was able to show how dominant I can be. If I wouldn't have drawn such an early number, I think I could have won the whole thing. The winner was the one who came out last. Nonetheless, Evolution Redemption Tour kicks off tonight. I take care of Zoe Stark, and then China handles Aya Matsuda. And then we're right back where we wanted to be, in the driver's seat. Don't sleep on me. I'm still undefeated in the WCW, and tonight I'm going to stay that way. So Zoe Stark with, just a great, what's the right word I'm looking for here? Not example, but is it story? I don't know how to go about that, but she presented a good situation as two trains coming through. I really like that. Tessa Blanchard says, hey, don't sleep on me. I'm powerful. Tessa Blanchard is, man. She could be the future of WCW if she keeps winning. But she's going to have her hands full with Zoe Stark tonight. Two powerful women. We go back to the dungeon. Jenna Misery. What say you on the War of the Words? Who took this one?
What say Jenna? Well, let's see. What does Jenna say? Jenna says that I like Tessa Blanchard for this one.
Okay. So Tessa Blanchard going to take the win on the War of the Words for Jenna Misery on this card. And now we're going to go to Old JR says a slobber knocker of a match. Zoe Stark, Tessa Blanchard, power versus power. Let's see who wins this one. We're heading down to the ring.
Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
Powerful Zoe Stark. Her good friend Shayna Baszler lost to Tessa Blanchard last week, so you gotta think that's a little bit on her mind. She wants a little bit of revenge for her good friend Shayna Baszler and what Tessa Blanchard did to her. She has an opportunity tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
The leader of Evolution, Tessa Blanchard, big powerful Tessa Blanchard. She's up next.
And representing
Her
Evolution,
girl's coming out with her.
Charlotte, North Carolina, the Diamond, Tessa Blanchard.
Ashley Love and Lady Lovecraft of Evolution, not scheduled tonight, but looks like they're coming out with Tessa Blanchard to show a little love to Evolution's leader.
For sure.
You
Love
like
it.
that, Jenna? Do you think that Tessa
Yeah.
should be out here by herself, or do you like the fact that they're out here with her?
No, I like it. It shows unity. I like that. I didn't expect them to come out.
Lady Lovecraft, Ashley Love. Let's go.
Let's freaking go.
Check, mic check, mic check, mic check. All right, we're good there. Mikey. Okay, good. Mic check, mic. All right, just making sure. Evolution
You good?
standing in the ring united. Going to be a good match here between two undefeated power fighters. Zoe Stark looking to go 2-0. So is Tessa Blanchard. Let's see where this one ends up, Jenna.
Well, we about to find out. Let's go.
Nice move off the ropes there. A little back handspring clothesline by Tessa Blanchard. Power versus power.
Oh.
Fans already
Two.
invested in this.
Yeah.
Tessa Blanchard showing a little power there. Some power strikes.
Oh.
Little cannonball dive there.
Tessa's
Keeping
got
the-
complete control right now.
Love that she keeps the crowd invested. Look at that clothesline.
Oh,
Early
already?
pinfall.
Oh, that would have been insane.
Just getting started here. Oh, look at that drop kick back of the neck. Tessa Blanchard rams that knee right into her face, into the mat. Blanchard going to the top rope now. High risk, high reward there for Tessa Blanchard, but she misses. Zoe Stark. Let's see if she can capitalize. Luthez press there from Zoe Stark.
Nice.
We're going second rope dive. Zoe Stark now trying to show a little something. Offense coming through. Trying to change the momentum of this match, and it looks like she has. Right into the corner there. Look at that chop. Oh, look at that clothesline. Right off that knee strike. Nice combo there. Zoe Stark looking good here. Oh, misses the knee drop though. Tessa Blanchard gets out the way. Basement drop kick to the legs. Oh, you don't want to be out there.
No.
Not with Ashley Love and Lady Lovecraft, but she gets right back in really fast. Heading to the corner, European uppercut there by Zoe Stark. Little front handspring, front flip, front handspring flip there by Zoe. Trying to show off in front of Ashley Love and Lady Lovecraft. We're going to the ropes. Let's see what she has in mind. Nope, it's Tessa Blanchard on a counter. And let's see if Tessa can grab some momentum here. And we're in the corner. Bringing Zoe to the top. Zoe's going to fight her off. No. Oh, my. Oh, breaker. Are you kidding me? From the second
That was
rope.
awesome.
Tessa Blanchard going to cover for the pin. Wow, what a move.
So
What a
close.
counter by Tessa Blanchard. Code breaker from the second rope.
So close. That was crazy.
Viscous punch. We saw Sailor Smash use that to end Katana Chance tonight.
What is she over there doing? Oh.
Implant DDT from the second rope. Tessa Blanchard, bottom rope, moonsault.
Oh.
She's going to pick up Zoe. She's not done. Throws her into the ropes. Here comes Tessa Blanchard. A little body slam. I think she's going to the top rope here, Jenna.
Double knee face breaker.
Oh, she missed.
She missed
She was
it.
doing Zoe Stark. Nobody home there. And Zoe Stark with the flying forearm. A monstrous change in momentum after she missed that move. Can Zoe capitalize? There's another dive from the middle rope. She's going to try to take her chances.
No. Not today.
Zoe Stark, a
Oh.
monster clothesline there. Another one. She's not done.
Oh.
Here. Tessa trying to grab the momentum. Moonsault back to an elbow drop there. Tessa Blanchard on the verge of something good if she can continue. Look at this neck breaker. Classic. Nope. Turns her.
Oh. I did
Backtrack.
not expect that.
Zoe Stark gets out of the ring, though. Very smart move there. Mistimes her kick, and Tessa Blanchard going to be all over that capitalization. Nice strikes there from Tessa Blanchard. Zoe
We're
Stark
just gonna throw her over.
throws her right over the top rope. Look at that power. Tessa Blanchard isn't a small woman. Nice Ric Flair size chop there. We're going to the bottom rope again. Nice clothesline from the bottom rope. And Tessa
Very
Blanchard back in control. Evolution's Tessa Blanchard going to whip Zoe Stark into the ring. I think we're going to see a body slam, and she's going to go right back to the move she missed. If she lands this, it's over for Zoe Stark. She's going to ask
Double
her to get
knee
up.
face breaker. Yep.
Code
Can she
breaker
make
from the
this
top
one?
rope. Code breaker from the top rope, and that could be it.
She
I'm
landed it. This is
I'm
it.
guaranteeing it's over.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Tessa Blanchard looks ridiculously strong against an otherwise normally strong opponent in Zoe Stark.
Here's your winner,
For sure.
Diamond
Wow.
Tessa Blanchard.
Nice.
Speaking
Very
of
nice.
speaking of stables, man, Tessa Blanchard just made Evolution look like gold tonight.
For real, though.
What is showing for Tessa Blanchard? Let's just real quick small recap on that. What'd you think about that, Jenna? Tessa Blanchard? I mean, man,
Yeah, was that a sleeper?
no, not at all. Tessa Blanchard and Zoe Stark, this was going to be a great match. I just thought it was going to be a little bit better, but Tessa Blanchard showed how much better she was than Zoe Stark. I mean, I feel like
and
after that,
and Zoe looked good on her debut. So I mean, yeah, for sure. Didn't expect that was it was about 75% hers. I would say.
yeah, but that's pretty nice. Yeah, 75 would be pretty good. I liked Tessa Blanchard. She's a major player here. I've been trying to say it all along. Still undefeated, the leader of Evolution, and she's doing exactly what she needs to do, keeping them in the spotlight. So congratulations to Evolution and Tessa Blanchard. You earned that every which way, and probably punches her ticket to some kind of title shot on the Night of Champions. I really don't know which one's which. I would have to talk to Eric Bischoff to see what he has in mind. But great win for Tessa Blanchard. Right now on the show, before we go to the next match, which is going to be the next three matches are going to be great. It's actually Evolution again, China against Damage Control, because Aya Matsuda will be facing China in a great matchup. But right now we're going to head backstage. Low confrontation. This is one that you don't want to miss. Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan, after their ridiculously great drama-filled match that Liv Morgan won. They're backstage with each other right now in a little confrontation. Let's go see what was said.
Let's see.
So we're back here with Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. I keep trying to push this thing out the way, but it just won't come through. Let me see something real quick. Oh, I can't move it. All right, cool. So it was Becky Lynch first. Becky Lynch comes out. She says, finally the man gets pinned by Liv Morgan. Huh? Maybe. She says, finally the man gets pinned by Liv Morgan, huh? Maybe you were due. I had beaten you so many times before. You finally got one over on me, so congratulations. I just wanted to come out and say that one win over me doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove anything that I didn't already know about you. I've always known that you had a good fight inside you, and you sure did choose the perfect time to let it out. Just like I gave you a chance to win your money back, though, you should give me a chance to win mine back. Now, I know that's more up to Eric Bischoff, but you could run it by him. I feel like I deserve that much. But until then, I hope you keep winning. Build yourself up, Liv, for me, please. Because I know I won't lose again. So maybe next time when we face off, it could be quite epic. Now, I have to get back to business and start up a win streak to get everyone talking about the man again. Liv Morgan came back. She said, whoa, wait a second. Just hold up. Before you go, just let me tell you that I don't know you shit. What we all did and accomplished in the WWE or wherever everyone is from, that has no merit here. It has nothing to do with anything. I couldn't care less if you beat me 1,000 times in the WWE. This is brand new. Our past is irrelevant. Sure, it's nice to boast about our past accomplishments, but at the end of the day, it doesn't help what we do here. This is a fresh start. So in these record books, I'm 1-0 against you, and you're 0-1 against me. And that's that. If you go out and earn some victories and help your own brand, the man, or whatever, then sure. If circumstances are right and you earn your way back to me, then I'll gladly accept another match with you. But until then, you don't exist to me. I'm reaching for the sky because I'm going to be the star. And stars don't fall out of the sky. So heated words there from Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. We go back to the dungeon. What'd you think about that confrontation there between Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan there, Jenna?
Well, definitely some drama there. Oh, Becky Lynch is a little bit mad that asking for a rematch already. Like, I'm with Liv. Like, prove yourself first. You know what I mean? It seems almost like she's jealous.
Okay. I could see that. Yeah. But, I mean, in Becky's defense, though, she said, I've beaten you 1,000,000 times before, though, right?
Yeah, and that's another reason why I don't agree with her because I say it all well, maybe not all the time, but the past doesn't matter. You've restarted. You're restarting here. So if you want to bring your past shit or whatever, that's on you. But this is a new start. So I agree with that. That's why I say, Liv Morgan, like, good job.
Yeah, she was right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Liv Morgan Becky and Liv will be in action, separate action, not against each other, but they'll be on the card next week. So Becky Lynch trying to cop a rematch. Liv Morgan not having any of it. It was nice to see them two together again after their epic match that Liv Morgan won. But now it's time to go to our next match. The next 3 matches are going to be awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, we've got Aya Matsuda in China. It's Damage Control versus Evolution. Let's check out that press conference.
Let's go.
So we're live at the press conference. Aya Matsuda took to the podium first. She said, you can look at this match as Aya Matsuda versus China, or you can look at it as Damage Control versus Evolution. But either way you look at it, the outcome will remain the same. I remain undefeated, and China gets her second loss in a row. There's more at stake for her than me, but it doesn't change my focus. Dakota Kai has been working with all of us. We train harder and much different than anyone in the WWA. The results will speak for themselves, and Damage Control proves again why it runs WCW. I like what she said right there, Jenna, but I'm not sure what she meant when she said we train harder but much different. I'd like to know a little bit more. I guess I'd have to go talk to her or whatever, but she said we train different, and I want to know what different means. It was China's turn. She said, I did lose. I'm not ashamed of it. It was a poor performance. I've been looking forward to getting back inside the ring to redeem myself. I'm the 9th wonder of the world, former men's intercontinental champion, and I need to start acting like it. So tonight is Act 1. Nothing but power. I will throw Aya Matsuda all over the ring and punish her and show that Evolution isn't a joke. We're for real, and we're coming for everything that is owed to us. So China and Aya Matsuda step off the podiums. We step into the dungeon with Jenna Misery. She's going to tell us who she liked in the War of the Words. Jenna.
Well, let's see. I mean, I liked what they both had to say. Damage control taking over, kind of true. So, I don't know. But also, we just had Tessa win that this fight right before. So, but as far as the War of the Words, I think I'm gonna go with Aya Matsuda.
Okay, so Aya Matsuda wins for damage control on the War of the Words. Can she win in the ring against China and Evolution? Let's talk real quick before we go to the match. It's damage control versus Evolution. Tessa Blanchard just won her match. Does this affect anything? I mean, I guess what I'm trying to ask is, if China beats Aya Matsuda tonight, right, and Evolution gets to leave here 2-0 with a big win against damage control, are they kind of taking a step towards damage control as far as trying to, overpower the WCW and try to take kind of damage control's place?
For sure. That's what
so a
they're
win
trying to
tonight.
do. Yeah.
A win tonight would take them to the next step.
Would bump them up, yeah, because they're both, they're both in the same stable, and then they both get a win in the same night. That definitely bumps them up.
Right, but past damage control because they're beating damage control, or no?
I don't. Maybe on a little bit under them, but almost on their level.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Well, we're about to see it right now. Let's head down the ring. It's Aya Matsuda. It's China. Evolution, damage control. Let's rock this.
Let's go.
Damage control. Yeah. We got the power, we got the rage, control the stage, control the cage. We got the power, we got
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring. Representing Damage Control, Ramon Saka, Japan, Amaya Matsuda.
Dakota Kai out here in front, leading damage control.
And EO Sky.
Against Evolution, EO Sky also with her to show some unity for Aya Matsuda against Evolution. Very nice for Dakota Kai to show up to this, right? I mean,
I agree. I like that. I like that.
Dakota Kai's got these women, I mean, just well-trained. EO Sky undefeated. Aya Matsuda undefeated. Hustle Dice undefeated in the tag team division. Has a shot to get a big win tonight against May Fox. I like what Dakota Kai's doing with damage control. By the way, Dakota Kai undefeated. Big win over Nia Jax. Little vicious chair shot afterwards.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But here comes Evolution again.
Oh, now they're going to bring China out.
Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, China.
Lady Lovecraft, Ashley Love out here to protect China and Evolution. This is the first time we've seen two, maybe not in its entirety because Tessa Blanchard and Hustle Dice aren't here. Tessa just had her match. Hustle getting ready for hers next. But three members of Evolution out here, three members of Damage Control. I hope things kind of stay sane, but at the same time, it'd be nice to see things get ridiculously crazy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Got all four of them watching.
I feel like with everybody coming out, I feel like it's even more Damage Control versus Evolution, you know?
Yeah.
Can you imagine maybe a six-man tag match at the Super Show between Damage Control and Evolution? How cool would that be?
That would be freaking awesome.
Aya Matsuda has her hands full with China. Let's see what happens here.
Well, let's go. Oh,
Wow, look at
China's going
China.
straight in.
Strength.
Golly.
Hurricane Rana strikes to the face. China does not want to fall to 0-2 here. She just saw Tessa Blanchard win her match. So she probably feels like she's got, look at Io Sky on the top. I thought she was coming in.
Nope.
She probably feels like she needs to win this for Evolution after seeing what Tessa just did.
Definitely.
Shoulder into that ring post.
Very nice. Nope, nope, nope.
Aya Matsuda, good.
Get that shit out of here.
Good counter there by Aya Matsuda. She's always ready. Oh, wow. Nice cannonball dive there. Aya Matsuda kick to the back, trying to change the momentum against big, powerful China. Look at the power of her. She uses her legs. Oh, misses the cannonball right there. China going to capitalize and throw her outside the ring. Things could get interesting out here.
Yeah, for sure. What are we
Just
doing, China?
stalking her prey. She's just stalking her prey.
Wasting time?
Oh, look at that jawbreaker.
Oh, see?
Jawbreaker counter by Aya Matsuda.
Should've
Now you're
done
going. Aya wasting no time here. We got another arm drag take through.
Oh,
Arm drag slam with the legs there by Aya Matsuda. She's going to pick up China, throw her right back in that ring. No count out. Not this time, at least.
yeah. We haven't seen one for a while, so hopefully we don't have to.
Nice neck breaker there by Aya Matsuda, man. Looking good. We're looking for another cannonball dive. It is another cannonball dive. That's two. Aya Matsuda's got the momentum here. Looking for a pin. One. Nope.
Nope.
It's going to take a little bit more than that to put China away. When May Fox, another cannonball, though. That's the third one. When May Fox put away China, it took 2 lights out.
Yeah, it sure did.
China picking him up. We're going to go with a follow. Nope, she's going to drop her right in front of Dakota Kai. Dakota kind of rolling her eyes there at China. Just staring right at her, too. Dakota Kai's not looking away.
She sure is. Oh. Did you see her? She goes, oh, no.
And China
Overtaking. Bang her head in the
overtaking
mat.
Aya Matsuda a little bit. China with some awesome strikes. And wow, what a nice neck breaker there by China. Oh, looking at Dakota Kai. Look at her stare at Dakota Kai, but that's a problem there because
That's a
Aya
mistake.
Matsuda, yeah. Everybody trying to give Dakota Kai attention. China, though, right back on track. Nice counter there by Aya Matsuda. Whips China over the top rope. Will Aya fly? Oh, kind of showing off to Ashley Love there. They're talking crap back to each other.
Oh.
Look at Ashley Love. They're going back at it, Jenna.
That might be a mistake.
It is because here comes China. Nope, Aya turns around. She saw it. Maybe
saw her
playing a little
coming.
possum. Could have been playing possum. Hurricane Rana there by Aya
Very
Matsuda.
nice.
Nice kick there. Here comes Aya. Ric Flair size chop. Aya Matsuda going to the top. There's a DDT. It's a tornado DDT.
Whoa,
This
that
could
was
be
cool.
it.
1, 2.
China
Oh.
says not yet. Dakota looks upset there, frustrated that that wasn't a 3 count.
Yep.
Nice drop kick there. Beautiful telegraph drop kick. And Aya setting up.
The Phantom Driver.
No, China's going to
No,
power
she
out of
gets
that
out of
Phantom Driver, and it looks like a pedigree. This
Yes,
could
it
be
is.
it for Aya
Is she gonna get
Matsuda. That's tough to get up from, Jenna, even once. No, she powers out of the
She gets
pedigree.
out.
Aya Matsuda. Crowd, that's a big elbow drop. Crowd getting into this match. They love it. This is
Another
wrestling
one.
chants. China's going to go up to the top. I think it's a moonsault that she likes to hit, but I could be wrong. Nope, it's an elbow drop from the top rope. And could that be it for Aya Matsuda?
I don't know. It could be. She hasn't
Oh, another
Gotten
knee
up
drop
since she was pinned.
to the mat. And I'm telling you what, another pedigree. And this one is that. Oh, there goes a counter there by Aya Matsuda. She's going to try to go to the ropes. China tried to stop it. Body splash. Could this be it? Jenna, 1, 2. No.
No.
China kicks out. Look at Dakota Kai over there, like so close. China getting up. Nice strike there. Misses the combo.
Oh.
Falls down. Aya Matsuda trying to take advantage. Sends her to the ropes. Oh, discus punch there. And Aya Matsuda might have a big victory. No, China.
That's the third time she's gotten out at it too.
China does a smart thing, gets up. Aya Matsuda asking for her to get up. She's going to fly, Jenna. The ref gets in her way. She still hits a cannonball dive from the top rope.
She landed it with
Suicide cannonball.
yeah. I didn't know she was going to land that.
Yeah, the referee kind of got in her way. We might have to dock him a little pay there. Aya Matsuda. Nope, this is China. Going to show her power. Power slam, raw strength there by China. This has been a great one. Back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She's setting up again. If she gets another pedigree, she's done for.
I guarantee it. She's done.
Oh,
Aya Matsuda fought a tremendous match tonight, man. What a great match by Aya Matsuda. But China, just a little bit too overwhelming for Aya Matsuda, and she's going to pick up the win for Evolution and a big victory
wow.
for China.
Here is your winner, the Ninth Wonder of the World, China!
Back-to-back victories for Evolution, and just like Tessa Blanchard said, they're right back on track, Jenna.
Yeah, they are. Wow. That was impressive. That was impressive, sir.
It was a great match. I mean, they went back and forth. It was probably the most exciting match of the night as far as action. I didn't know who was going to win that. I thought if Aya Matsuda could have hit that Phantom Driver, it probably would have been it. China was able to counter it, and Aya couldn't counter the second pedigree. If she counters that second pedigree, maybe she goes back on, but she couldn't. She didn't,
Yeah.
and that's a big-time victory for China after losing to Mae Fox to beat Aya Matsuda of Damage Control and hand her first loss of WCW
exactly.
in this universe. So big win for China. Big win.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to Evolution, man. They're looking good, right? They're coming right back on the board like they said they were. China and Tessa Blanchard pick up 2 big wins, and Ashley Love and, believe it or not, Ashley Love and Lady Lovecraft next week have a shot to punch their ticket to the Night of Champions World Tag Team match, maybe against Demolition, but they have to take care of business next week. And we'll get into that next week. We got 2 heavy hitters coming up next. We've got actually 4 heavy hitters because the next 2 matches are going to be amazing. I've been waiting all night for these 2 matches, and I can't wait.
I know,
but
me too.
we're gonna have to wait just
to get here.
We're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer because we're gonna head to the back right now. Before we head to this match, we're gonna check out Eric Bischoff. Yes, that's right. The owner of WCW wants to address us here, and let's see what he has to say as a message for us. So we're going to check that out right now. Let's go.
Okay.
Eric, you're on. Eric Bischoff standing backstage right now. He says, doesn't have a long message, but says, I just wanted to come out and say I'm very happy with my draft picks. I think everyone has done a great job in helping WCW become the best brand inside the Women's Wrestling Alliance. Remember, ladies, everything we do, all eyes are on you. In the main event tonight between McKay Morgan and AJ Lee, the winner earns one of the 4 spots available in the WCW World Championship match at Night of Champions. So good luck to both of you, and let's give them a main event to remember. So Eric Bischoff announcing that there's going to be 4 spots in WCW for the World Championship. And tonight, one of those spots will be given to either, not given, but earned by AJ Lee or McKay Morgan. And that's exciting. So
that's very exciting.
Eric Bischoff making it official. Tonight's winner in the main event punches their ticket to the match for the WCW World Championship.
To fight for, yeah, exactly.
That's going to be pretty awesome. But I'll tell you what's going to be pretty awesome. as this next match right now. May Fox, hustle dice of Damage Control. They're about to get it on. Let's go take a look at that press conference. Come back to Jenna. She'll tell us what she thought about two of her favorites, and then we'll head to the ring and see an epic monster match. Let's go.
Let's go.
So we head to the press conference. It was Hustle Dice up first. She said May Fox has been running through the Women's Wrestling Alliance rather easily. I hear the rumors that you haven't lost the match in 4 years. You have all seen what I'm capable of. Tell me this, May Fox. What's going to happen when I hit you straight in the mouth? What's going to happen when I slam you into that mat with force you've never felt before? What's going to happen when you try and fight back and I walk straight through your offense? What are you going to do then? You won't be running through me like you've done everyone else. May Fox comes back. She says, hustle dice. As good as you think you are, let's get some facts straight. I hit harder than you. I'm quicker than you. I can withstand more damage than you can. My past accomplishments are better than yours. My WWA accomplishments are better than yours. But tonight, we can answer all your questions together. After I beat your ass, tell Dakota Kai to keep my name out her mouth before I bust her ass up too. You can't hide behind Damage Control forever. I'm a one-woman power trip, and tonight I'll show everyone in the WCW once again how to walk that walk. So Hustle Dice and May Fox getting feisty in the podiums. Great power press conference by both. We're going to head back to the dungeon. I think Jenna liked both of those. Jenna, that was pretty explosive.
Yeah. You said what I was going to say. I loved both of them. I love both of the girls. They're two of my favorites. So this is going to be an amazing event. But I think I'm going to go Hustle for Were the Words. And they both had great shit to say. I mean, let's be honest, but I'm going Hustle with this one.
All right. Hustle Dice going to win the War of the Words tonight on Jenna's card. Now it's time for Hustle Dice and May Fox to get inside that ring. Let's head to the action.
Let's freaking go. Tiptoe by the... No, I'm just kidding.
Tick tock. Man, this is going to be great, man. These are the two matches I've been waiting for all night. I'm just going to sit back. If I don't commentate as much, I apologize. I'm going to try to have some fun here and really enjoy this one. Let's go.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Jenna is excited.
May Fox out first. She's a beast, undefeated. Let's see what we get.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Salem, Oregon, May Fox.
It's a new t-shirt there, Jenna. She usually doesn't come out with just her
that.
wrestling gear.
Yeah, I see that. Looking good. I'll see you, girl. Ooh, girl, let's go.
What I love about May Fox is she's this warrior, this princess, this, what is she going to be? Like, I can't tell. Like, she's just everything, man. She's just awesome.
I know.
Here comes
really
a
is.
badass in her own right. Damage Control's Hustle Dice. Will she come out alone? She does.
Let's go. She don't need nobody.
Representing Damage Control from Des Moines, Iowa,
Hyped up.
the Icon.
Hustle Dice hyped up and ready to go. Damage Control nowhere to be seen. They usually come out together. Maybe Hustle didn't want him to. Maybe Dakota Kai kept them back. I would have thought Dakota Kai wanted to come out after what May Fox said about Dakota Kai, right?
I agree.
Maybe she's not scared, right? Is she?
Nah.
I almost feel you talk to me though like that, and I'm coming out with my girl Hustle Dice. I'm gonna look you in the eyes, right or wrong, or like,
no, right? but maybe she got something else planned. We're gonna find out. Maybe not, but
Here
let's
comes
go.
May Fox and Hustle Dice. This is going to be amazing.
Oh,
Look at how fast. Hustle Dice making her miss, though. Trying to make her eat those words.
oh,
Nice
she
move
did.
there by Hustle Dice. She lands it, and a knee drop there from Hustle Dice. All over May Fox. Here comes some ground and pound.
Oh, my favorite.
This is the Hustle Dice that we know and love. Working that arm over on May Fox. May's getting grounded and pounded to death over here by Hustle
for
Dice.
real.
Love that street hustle by Hustle Dice. She's doing a great job tonight representing damage control all over May Fox.
She really is.
And
it's
damage
May
control
Fox.
doesn't need a second loss in a row either. So this has got to be a big win for Hustle Dice after
Yeah.
Aya Matsuda just lost.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
May Fox, a little reversal.
Oh,
Couple of strikes there. Nope. Hustle Dice has got her number. Not this time. Drop kick there by May Fox. May's going to let Hustle get in there. Here comes May Fox, going to try to take her all the way to the corner. She does.
and she does.
What is May Fox going to do? We're going to the middle rope drop kick off the ring apron.
Oh,
Jenna,
shit.
what a
Shit.
move by May Fox. She lets Hustle Dice get back in the ring. And that was a mistake. Backhand to the face. She said it, right? What are you going to do when I punch you in the mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, right to the gut there by Hustle Dice. She's going to go for a pin.
One. No, too early.
Not even close. But she's on the right path, though.
Yeah, for sure. She's looking great. Fantastic.
No, May Fox
Oh, and she
moves.
missed.
She's going to try it, and what a
Nice
great counter
counter.
by May Fox. Little taunting there by May Fox. Uh-oh. Northern Light suplex. This is one of her signatures. She's going to pick her up. Lights out. What a move again. A combination. This match could be over. Oh, my goodness. Hustle Dice with a kick out.
Oh,
Woo.
my goodness.
Faceplant DDT by Hustle Dice. Out of nowhere, May Fox hit that move, and Hustle kicked out. China couldn't kick out. Look at that cartwheel
that
knee
was
strike
awesome.
by Hustle Dice.
Yeah.
She going up to the top rope. She is. Jenna, May Fox could be knocked out. We're going with a
Diving moonsault.
moonsault. That could be it for May Fox. Whips her into the ropes.
Oh,
She's
no.
fighting Hustle Dice off. Power slam by May Fox. Hustle Dice is a big woman. These women going back and forth. May Fox going
Yeah.
to take her to the ropes. This has been exactly what we thought it was going to be. Here comes May Fox with a stomp. The ebb and flow is amazing by two amazing women. Oh, Hustle Dice is going to move out the way. May Fox not good on that knee drop. Here comes up middle rope drop kick by Hustle Dice, and she's asking
She
for
said,
May
"What's
Fox
up,
to get
girl?"
up.
What's up?
Hustle Dice looking for
What is she doing?
I don't know what she's doing here. She's looking for a submission move. Some more ground and pound.
oh.
You can never have too much ground and pound, Jenna.
No, not in my book.
May Fox crawling to the ropes after Hustle Dice, punishing her. Hustle's not done. Picks her up. No. She's going to plant her with a couple of kicks. Some more kicks. Nope. May Fox throws her into the ring this time. Some kicks for May Fox.
Nice.
May Fox again.
Oh, you knew this.
She
would be
thinks
back
that's
and
enough.
forth.
Kicks to the gut. Could that be it?
No.
No. Hustle Dice says, I don't think so. May Fox can't believe it. She's a little upset, so she's going to go up to the top rope. Gets there quick, Jenna. Asking for Hustle Dice to get up. Here comes May Fox, and wow, what a discus punch from the top rope, and Hustle Dice could be knocked out. Oh, it's a knee drop.
Oh.
More
Oh,
knee
it's a
drops.
couple of
More
them.
knee drops.
God, these girls are brutal.
May Fox. Oh no, this could be it for Hustle Dice if she lands it. She does not. Hustle Dice fights out of it. Big elbow drop by Hustle Dice. But May Fox coming back. She's going to whip her into the ropes. She's going to follow her, and a big avalanche clothesline with an elbow, a counter forearm. She's talking shit to her, too. Look at her.
That was crazy.
May Fox. No, it's Hustle Dice on a counter.
Oh, my God.
But May Fox counters her right back.
What in the
Here comes.
crap?
Oh, my goodness, a spike pile driver, and that could be it, Jenna. She's going to try to move her to the center of the ring, and I think she's done enough. What a spike pile driver, and it could be over. What a big win if this is it. May Fox with a big win against Hustle Dice. Can you believe it?
Oh.
Let's jam out. Wait. What's Dakota Kai doing here? Jenna. Look at Dakota Kai staring down May Fox. Jenna. Did you see that?
Yes.
May Fox won the match, and Dakota Kai ran into the ring and stared her down in the middle of the ring. Did you? It almost was like you missed what was happening.
No, I seen it.
You were jamming out. I
was jamming. Yeah.
Jenna, let's talk about what we just saw. First off, let's go to that amazing match, right? I mean, look, Hustle Dice has nothing to be ashamed about, right? I mean, that could have,
No, that could have gone either way. It was so 50-50. Them girls are both brutal. What a freaking fight. God, it's a win in my book on both parts just because they both showed so much. But, congratulations, May Fox. But, man, what a freaking... It was almost like a street brawl. Like, them girls are crazy.
I think if it was more of a wrestling match, May Fox had the edge. I thought if it went kind of like to a street ball, Hustle Dice would have the edge, but that wasn't the case. Hustle Dice gave just as good as she took, and maybe a little bit more. Was able to take some damage, come back. We've seen her do it time and time again, and put away a game, Hustle Dice. But that just raises a stock for May Fox, right? I mean, what a big, she's got some gigantic wins. She's not just beating bums, man. She's beating all the people who thought they were going to come here and do something. She's handling each one of them. Dakota Kai didn't like that very much. After the win, May Fox about to celebrate. Dakota Kai slides through the ring and just stares at May Fox, and they have this little stare down for a couple of seconds until the camera leaves and goes to commercial. That was epic.
That was amazing. Definitely...
I asked you, I said, why isn't Dakota Kai out here? Dakota Kai talked a little trash about May Fox in their promo backstage with Damage Control all there. May Fox saw that, came back at the press conference, said, yo, keep my name out your mouth. I don't need to hear it. And I thought that was the end of it. Then I saw Hustle Dice come out, and I thought, Dakota Kai's definitely coming out, right? Because she didn't. And you said, that's okay. Maybe she's got something. And she did. After Hustle Dice wins the match, after May Fox wins the match, here comes Dakota Kai to show her I'm not awed or intimidated, especially by the win you just had against Hustle. I'm right here in your face.
Exactly. That was freaking awesome. Woo, it's getting juicy.
What a confrontation between Dakota Kai and May Fox. When we first started this, did you ever, Dakota Kai and May Fox, that just sounds classic. May Fox handles business tonight. He told McKay Morgan to handle business tonight. Maybe they could rematch it up, but I think Dakota Kai might have something to say about that. And besides that, Dakota Kai still got to handle business next week too, because she's got a big match next week. Speaking of big matches, though, before we head to the main event, which is going to be really awesome, I don't know if it's going to. This was such a good match. We've seen so many matches.
I was literally just gonna. I was gonna say, we haven't talked about it, but that has to be performance of the night. I don't know if that can be topped, even though these next two are amazing, and you never know what's going to happen, but God, that was great. Anyway.
Yeah, I think if May Fox gets the performer of the night, which I'm going to vote for that right now. Hustle Dice helped her get there. And I know that sounds crazy, but as good as May Fox looked, she needed Hustle Dice to give her that kind of match. You know what I mean? She needed her to come with it. And Hustle Dice gave her everything she could handle, dude. She hit the moonsault off the top rope, that knee strike that almost knocked her out. I thought she was done there. She was able to get out of that. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And a lot of times I was going to say before we head to this next part, a lot of times we've been let down, right? I mean, the Midnight Express and Dangerous Alliance, we were hyped up for that main event, and it was a total annihilation by Dangerous Alliance. Tessa Vice and the Reaper, we were hyped up by that. It was a total annihilation. So this one here, I was hoping between Mae Fox and Hustle Dice, which is a main event type caliber match, I was hoping we weren't going to see a one-sided match. I wanted to see them go back and forth and give each other everything that they could handle, and that's exactly what they did tonight. Back and forth.
Yeah.
You didn't know who was going to win until the very end, right? And then on top of that, here comes Dakota Kai. Just she's everywhere, you know, and always in the important spots, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
She's
crazy.
keeping Damage Control out there, but before we go to this, Damage Control did just lose 2 matches in a row. Don't forget that. Aya Matsuda lost
Yeah.
to China, and then Hustle Dice lost. So not a good night for Damage Control, but Dakota Kai kind of trying to salvage it a little bit by getting in the face of Mae Fox, which was pretty brave of her. I would have loved to see a confrontation there, but we're going to have to wait for that. So we'll let it marinate a little bit longer. Now time for our promo before the main event. Let's talk about the Night of Champions. We're going to put that up right now. Jenna, let's talk about the Night of Champions. The Reaper has punched her ticket. She's pretty much got the biggest space right now. She's going to fight for the AWA World Championship. You got the beautiful people right next to her, Angelina Love and Brittany Bryson. Added to the Night of Champions promo poster is the Queen Melandra, the Maharani. Had a great showing last night. She will be battling for a championship. We just don't know which one, but she's booked herself a match on that card. And so has MMA, one of your favorites. I know you guys are, you know, it's a little personal between y'all two because you actually know each other. But MMA has looked really good. She'll be fighting for a championship. We don't know which one yet, but as we continue to progress, you know, we'll have more details as we get there. But it's nice to see 2 more stars added to that poster. And on Sunday night, when we have our super show, some people from tonight will be added as well, and we'll get to see, you know, who's added. But Night of Champions happens Sunday, June 2nd. It's a live stream on YouTube and Twitch. It's a 6:30 p.m. kickoff show. Me and Jenna will break down all the matches on the show for you, and then at 7 p.m. Central is the start time. It's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. We're crowning champions all night long, every single champion in every single brand. Night of Champions, June 2nd. 6:30 kickoff, 7 p.m. Central, YouTube and Twitch. Hope to see you there.
Nice.
So as we head back to the dungeon, any last thoughts before we head out to this press conference here between these two? This is probably going to be epic.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be epic, but I'm loving the way that promo's looking. Very glad for every woman to be on there, but like you said, MMA is cool. So it's getting better every day.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Everything's good. We saw at the beginning of the show, and we're going to show it just one more time. We saw AJ Lee and McKay Morgan arrive. They're fighting in the main event. We're going to put that right back up. It's a little 5-second clip there. But as we put it up real quick, we saw AJ Lee come in and McKay Morgan get here. That was over almost 2 hours ago. They are prepared. They're ready to come out. But before we do that, we're going to head down to the press conference. We're going to look at the main event press conference and then let Jenna pick a winner. And then we're going to find out who's the real deal tonight, right? So let's go to the press conference and check it out.
Let's freaking go.
So we go to the press conference, and shocking press conference. Not much said here. AJ Lee came out. She says, we both know what's at stake. I'm 100% ready to go. I'm just ready to get in the ring. I'm going to break you tonight. Let's do this. McKay Morgan's turn. She said, same. You're going to break me? Go for it. In the words of Jenna Misery, let's go. That's it. These ladies want to get in the ring. It was short but sweet. No talking. It was shocking to see that they didn't have anything to say. They're already just ready to get in that ring. Jenna, first off, before we choose a winner, what did you think of the press conference? Not very much. I mean, what are we doing here?
Business women, right, ready to not, you know, they don't want to, there's not a lot of talking has to be done. They just want to show. And thanks for the shout out, McKay Morgan. So obviously you get my vote.
So McKay Morgan wins the War of the Words, even though there wasn't very many War of the Words. And now it's time for the main event, right? AJ Lee said she's ready. She said, I'm going to break you. McKay Morgan says, go for it. And I feel the same way you do. I don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. Let's just go. So hopefully this main event will be more competitive than our last 2 main events. I'd love to see a give and take you know, I always say it when it's back and forth all night long and one person, you know, finally gets the win, but it could have gone either way. I'm like, it's a life and death situation right there. I hope we see something like that tonight. I hope AJ Lee comes out and gives her best. I hope McKay Morgan comes out and gives her best. We see an epic match. And yeah, the winner of this one's going to the Night of Champions to battle for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Let's get it on.
Let's freaking go. This is going to be a good one. Woo, so excited.
AJ Lee coming out first, undefeated in her return.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Yes, she
Making her
does.
way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, AJ Lee.
CM Punk is out with his wife, AJ Lee, showing some support for her in this main event. CM Punk makes his debut here in WCW at ringside with AJ Lee. Hey, Jenna, do you think CM Punk and AJ Lee train together? Do you think he trains her and shows her moves?
Yeah, for sure. I like they're both matching, you know?
Yeah, they are.
He's supporting her. I love it. Ooh.
And from Detroit, Michigan, Mrs. Lady
McKay Morgan, the equivalent of AWA's sweetheart Heather Ray. It's McKay Morgan. Tonight, with a big win here, she could be ranked. She's the #1 ranked WCW wrestler. Could she topple Heather Ray as the #1 ranked overall wrestler with the win tonight, Jenna?
She very well could. This is going to be a freaking classic.
This is going to be huge. McKay Morgan, one of the top, arguably the top in the business, in the sport, in the universe. And she's got a big match against AJ Lee. Someone's has got to go. Not a lot of talking in the press conference. Let's get this on, Jenna.
Let's freaking go. It's going to be, woo. Let's go.
We saw some ground and pound in the other match. Let's see how much ground and pounding we're going to see here. CM Punk looks on. He looks satisfied there by what AJ Lee's doing right now.
For sure.
Drop kick, AJ Lee taking it to McKay Morgan. Oh, McKay Morgan ducks that roundhouse. Going to take AJ Lee to the ropes and some strikes of her own. Oh, working the back there. McKay Morgan.
Oh. Leapfrog.
She mistimed it, but still hit her with that kick. Look at the combos of kicks. AJ Lee out the way quickly, but a flying forearm puts her back down on the ground. McKay Morgan, reverse chin lock, slowing things down just a little bit.
Oh, slams her down.
Don't forget what's at stake here tonight. Going for a quick pinfall. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's way too early. The winner of this match punches their ticket to Night of Champions to fight for the WCW World Championship. Nice flying forearm by McKay Morgan. She's in control. Picks her up and tosses her throat right into the ropes there. McKay Morgan in control right now.
Oh.
Middle rope suicide, catches her with a death drop. What a move by McKay Morgan. CM Punk doesn't like what he sees.
No, I don't think so. Oh.
Nice counter there by AJ Lee. Ebb and flow looking good. Here comes McKay Morgan right back.
Exactly. So I can do it.
Here
too.
comes AJ Lee. AJ combos up on that leg.
Oh.
I mean, on that arm, excuse me.
Arm.
AJ Lee gonna pick her up. Nice backdrop there, putting more pressure on that arm. AJ Lee got a good game plan. McKay Morgan, smart. Look at AJ Lee going to CM Punk, asking asking for some advice. Looks like she wants to fly if that referee doesn't get in her way. Nope.
Oh, and
Nobody
misses.
home on that suicide dive there. McKay Morgan scouted that very well, knew it was coming.
Get back in there.
McKay Morgan backpedaling a little bit, maybe trying to catch her breath a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been fast-paced. And there is a flying forearm right there. AJ Lee gets up a little dazed. They both try to kick, but McKay Morgan got there quicker. AJ.
Oh.
McKay. AJ.
Oh, it's so back and
McKay.
forth.
AJ.
Oh my God.
AJ again. No, McKay blocks. AJ blocks. Here comes it. No, it's McKay back and forth in a drop kick, and down goes McKay Morgan. Here comes
Oh
a pin.
my gosh.
Kick out, but McKay Morgan. I
was
like
the
what I'm
best thing
seeing
I've
so
ever
far,
seen.
Jenna.
Yeah.
Nice kick there. Nice
Oh.
insecurity kick there by AJ Lee, and she's gonna set something up, Jenna.
It's gonna. Is she gonna make
Oh,
it?
there's a roundhouse.
Shiniest wizard.
Shiny wizard right there, and that could be it. Big win for AJ. 1, 2. No, McKay Morgan. The hair of her chinny chin kicks out.
Oh my goodness.
And there's a reverse that knocks. She thinks that kick knocked her out. No, AJ Lee's
No.
gonna kick out. Wow, it doesn't get any closer than that, Jenna. And some ground and pound by
Oh,
McKay Morgan.
Oh. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
McKay Morgan was able to withstand AJ Lee's finisher, the Shiningest Wizard, and now she's in control. Nice, beautiful
Oh.
drop kick.
Very nice.
AJ trying to get to her feet. McKay's letting her. And there's a reversal there by AJ Lee. Both women have yet to face defeat. Combos
love
back
this
and
shit.
forth. Here comes McKay Morgan. We've got a Styles clash.
Clash.
Styles clash by McKay Morgan, and this one could
Is
be
that
it.
enough?
1,
1,
2.
2.
Oh, AJ Lee kicks out of McKay's finisher. Wow. The fans chanting, "We're not worthy for this match." AJ Lee giving it to
Oh, my-
McKay. She's gonna, no, it's a counter by McKay Morgan. She's gonna try to go to the top rope.
Going to the top rope.
She double axe handles AJ Lee. Here comes the pin. Wrap.
Is this it?
1,
1,
2.
2.
No,
Oh,
AJ Lee with a kick out.
Oh my goodness.
McKay looks over at the ref. AJ Lee catches that foot and counters. Nope, it's another counter for McKay. Stomping
Oh.
on AJ Lee.
Whew.
Stomping the arm. Going back and forth, back and forth. Nice kick. It's a back
Oh.
handspring kick by McKay Morgan. What is she going to do here? It's very important the move she selects. She's going to pick up AJ Lee, a stalling suplex. No, AJ's going to
she
fight out of
kicks
it.
out. Oh.
Turns McKay back into the ropes. It's a Luthez press.
Oh.
McKay smartly
Nice.
gets out of
Very,
the ring.
very nice.
Gets back in. AJ might pay for that. She tried to taunt McKay. McKay Morgan setting her down. Working
Oh.
on the leg. McKay Morgan in control. She's got to be smart here if she wants to be able to put AJ Lee away. And AJ Lee with the counter. And we got a guillotine. A guillotine. Could she make McKay tap out? McKay trying to fight her away.
No.
She does. Bridge. Nice bridge. She's still stunned.
Oh.
Away AJ
Very
Lee's
nice.
leg. Wow, what a match, Jenna.
Oh
We
my
couldn't
God.
have
This
asked
is-
for
we
a better.
needed
CM
this.
Punk is trying to get the attention of May Morgan and McKay Morgan, and he does. What's happening right now? He's giving AJ Lee time. No, it's AJ Lee abdominal stretch submission. Did
The
CM
Black
Punk
Widow.
cost her the match? He did cost McKay Morgan the match. AJ Lee with the win with an assist from CM Punk. And she's going to Night of Champions to battle for the championship. Unbelievable. I did not set that up. That was on its own. I swear it.
Oh my.
It would say it right here. It would say rival reactions. CM Punk jumps on the stage, grabs McKay Morgan's attention. AJ Lee was able to get her wits about her, comes back, little moonsault abdominal stretch, and makes McKay Morgan tap
She
out.
calls it the Black Widow.
The Black Widow assists, though, from CM Punk.
Yes, that worked. Oh my gosh.
Who would have thought that CM Punk would have played a major role in tonight's ending like he did? Because he did. There's no doubt about it in our minds. We saw what happened. He got on the apron. He got McKay Morgan's attention. She turns around for a little bit. You saw AJ Lee almost out on her feet on the ropes, was able to get back up. McKay Morgan wasn't paying attention.
That's just like, I mean, you can't make that shit up. I mean, you could, but like that was perfect, right?
What an ending. I mean, McKay Morgan should be going to Night of Champions, but she's not. It's
She
AJ
should be,
Lee.
because
It's
of
AJ
her
Lee.
husband.
Yeah. It's an AJ Lee with a big assist, right? From CM Punk. And I had no idea that CM Punk would, like I said, would try to help AJ Lee.
Yeah,
like that.
because they talk shit to each other
watch.
sometimes, but it's never been set up that freaking perfectly. You know what I mean?
I thought he was there to watch, to be honest. I thought he was staying out of the way. He wanted to see his wife, but instead an assist to make sure that she gets her spot at Night of Champions for the WCW Championship. Look, either way it goes, we always talk about it, right? We always say it doesn't matter about anything else other than wins and losses. It doesn't matter how you get there, right? In the record books tonight, AJ Lee's going to get the win. McKay Morgan's going to get the loss. Her first one of her career. And it's a huge win for AJ Lee. I mean, a big win. One of the biggest wins that we've seen so far. I mean, I would say besides the Reaper and Tessa Vice, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
you could
for
put
sure.
you could put that on the level of maybe Rhea Ripley, Mercedes Moné, because that was a big win for Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
After what Mercedes Moné did to Asuka. And another, I mean, the Reaper Tessa Vice, you could go Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch. I mean, I could keep going on and on. But look, at the end of the day, congratulations to AJ Lee. I don't agree with how you got there, but you got there. And so it is what it is. I'm not trying to stay a face commentator or anything like that. I really don't agree with it, but there's nothing I can do about it. AJ Lee's going to the Night of Champions, and she's going to be battling for the WCW World Championship thanks to CM Punk.
Yeah, thanks. And he's one of my favorite wrestlers too. But I like McKay should be going for sure. But that was such a brawl, you know? But
yeah, it was really good. It was back and forth.
The distraction. It was so back and forth.
Yeah. The last two matches were amazing. The last two matches make what Eric Bischoff said earlier true. He said this is the best brand in all of the WWA. And this week, at least this week, it was. Right?
Yeah.
This was by far the best show. I feel like we keep outdoing ourselves.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know you.
was
fun.
The best as it. Yeah.
It was fun. It was the best. Do you feel like tonight was even better?
Well, I think that. I mean, they were both really fun. So I don't know if
yeah.
even better
For me,
or
I'm
on
gonna
the
tell
same-
you. So you like them on the same level. I like this one much better. I mean, we got to see Damage Control come out, and I liked what Dakota Kai had to say. I thought her promo was better than any promo we saw last night. We got to see Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan kind of get it on, and Liv Morgan put Becky Lynch in her place. That was awesome. We got to see Mae Fox come out here and talk about McKay Morgan and even throw Damage Control's name out there a little bit. Then Damage Control comes out and she retaliates with Mae Fox, right? And so then in the press conference, Mae Fox talks more about Dakota Kai for keeping her name in her mouth. Then we see this epic match between Mae Fox and Hustle Dice, and Mae Fox all through the promo keeps telling you, right? I'm better than you. I'm faster. I'm quicker. It doesn't matter what you do. You want those questions answered? I'll answer them. And she did answer them. And she won. And then here comes Dakota Kai to slide into the ring to go toe-to-toe with undefeated Mae Fox. I mean, Dakota Kai's undefeated too, but she doesn't have 4 wins like Mae Fox does, right?
Yeah.
That's her 4th win. She's 4-0. Nobody else is 4-0, right? So come on, man. That's huge. And
Yeah.
then this epic main event where they're going back and forth, chop for chop for chop. And then CM Punk causes McKay Morgan to lose them. Like, by far, this one, it was as good as last
Yeah,
night
no.
was. This one here tonight was amazing. This is our best
Yeah.
show ever. And I'm not sure that next week's going to be able to top the show. I hope it does. But man, what an epic, epic show tonight. I'm
Yeah.
proud of it. I'm happy, and I'm excited to see what I saw tonight, Jenna. I am. That's me.
No, I'm
we have
right there
different-
with you. It was exactly everything you said that we got to see, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, wow, definitely great show.
Yeah, definitely a great show. And once again, I can't plug it enough. Night of Champions, June 2nd, on Twitch and YouTube, 6:30 start time Central. Me and Jenna will be kicking off the kickoff show to talk about all the matches. 7:00 is the start time. All champions will be crowned. But don't forget, this Sunday is the WWA Super Show. We have the winners on that show. It's going to be an awesome show on Sunday. Look for our highlight video tomorrow. Everything that happened this week, we'll have the highlights of the best matches and the best happenings. And that's going to come to you on Friday. It'll be on our YouTube channel and hopefully on our Facebook channel as well. You can check us out at wwa2k.net for everything that you need. You really don't even need to go to the YouTube channel or Twitch or any of that. If you go to wwa2k.net, all our socials are on there, our schedules on there, roster, wins and losses, who's champion, everything that you need for wwa2k.net is on there. And yeah, you could watch our shows straight from that channel, straight from that website as well. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, every now and again, if you want to comment, we'd love that. We'd love to interact with you live. You don't have to. You could just sit back and watch the show. We appreciate each and every one of you for watching the show tonight. I know we got as high as 7 tonight, which is pretty awesome for a short period. But we had 5 and 6 for a long time and 4. It was really cool. We're going to continue to build the brand and make this better for you. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you enjoy on Sunday. And what say you, Jen? Is there anything? Did I forget anything?
And, everything he said, and just subscribe. We're live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 p.m., and then Sunday at 7 p.m. So 4 nights a week. We have an amazing show. It's really fun to watch. And then, like he said, if you want to interact, you can. We welcome it. We love it. But if you want to just watch, that's cool with us too.
Awesome. Yeah. So we'll be back on Sunday, this Sunday. Early start time on Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time. It's WWA's After Dark Super Show. All the winners from the week will be on that show. It's usually a pretty awesome show. And then a week after that is our PLE. And that's going to be really, really awesome. We're excited about that. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. Congratulations to AJ Lee. Congratulations to May Fox in an epic, epic showdown tonight. Congratulations to Evolution, who dominated the night as far as China and Tessa Blanchard getting those 2 big wins. Congratulations to Akiri Kobayashi for winning in front of Shinsuke Nakamura. And if I'm missing anybody else, Oriana Cruz for getting that first win for the LWO. That was a feel-good moment. I didn't think I was going to feel as good about it after she did it, but I did. And then congratulations to Demolition for continuing to dominate and punching your ticket to the tag team championships. I don't know. After looking at all this and seeing what happened, how can you not say this was the best show? This was by far.
No, I know. We just went back and I'm like, dang, that was good. That was great. That was great. That was great. So yeah, I'm with you. Like, this has been the best show for sure.
Yeah, it was really awesome. But we have to let you go, and we'll be right back on Sunday. Look for that video coming out. Tell your friends about us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us, support us.
Or Twitch, whatever you're on. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be
We also
going
have
live
a TikTok and a Facebook.
For sure. Everything on wwa2k.net. All of that's on there. But yeah, all the support goes back to the channel. We're going to make this huge. We're going to make this great for you. And we're going to keep getting better and better and just stay innovative. Thank you to my family members for, just being there for me and helping me get to where I'm at right now. And we're just going to continue to push forward. Thank you to Jenna Misery for always doing an awesome job, having my back, and helping out with so much. And we got a lot moving forward. But we'll see you on Sunday. Jenna, it was fun.
It was great. Peace out from the dungeon.
Yes, as always, from Chico Fleek and Jenna Misery, it's love, peace, and chicken grease. We'll see you on Sunday. Thank you.